everyone, welcome to Cheongfuli Weekly Report. Here we bring you the latest China's steel market prices and analysis every week. In the first week after the Spring Festival, steel mills have gradually resumed order taking, and end-user procurement has also started to pick up. The spot price of hot-rolled coil has fallen by 10 yuan per ton compared to pre-festival levels. The spot price of rebar has also dropped by 10 yuan per ton. The overall market trading sentiment is weak. On the macro front, domestically, it is reported that the central government will hold the two sessions from March 4 to March 11, and some steel mills have already received requirements to reduce emissions during the two sessions. Shanghai has issued a notice adjusting real estate policies, including relaxing home purchase thresholds and increasing loan limits. Overseas, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled to overturn most of the tariff measures implemented during Trump's second presidential term, including the fentanyl tariffs and reciprocal tariffs. After the ruling was announced, Trump decided to replace the legal basis to continue implementing tariffs, increasing overseas disturbances. Recently, many Southeast Asian countries have adjusted their steel import tariffs. Coupled with the sluggish recovery of overseas demand, expectations for steel exports are under pressure, dragging down market sentiment. On the supply side, the total volume remained stable in the first week after the holiday, with no obvious divergence across products. The total supply of the five major steel products this week was 7.9677 million tons, down slightly by 79,800 tons week on week. The main reason is that after the Spring Festival, steel mills are still observing the demand situation and have not rushed to increase production. In terms of products, rebar output decreased slightly. Its output this week stood at 1.651 million tons, down 52,800 tons week on week. The output of hot-rolled coil remained stable at 3.0961 million tons, down only 2,000 tons week on week. Hot metal production increased slightly, and steel mills' production willingness has gradually improved after the Spring Festival, but there is not much room for output growth. On the demand side, in the first week after the holiday, demand has gradually recovered. The resumption rate of infrastructure projects has improved year on year. The apparent consumption of rebar was 805,400 tons, up 393,800 tons week on week. Demand for steel for manufacturing has recovered rapidly, with the apparent consumption of hot-rolled coil reaching 2.9131 million tons, up only 445,800 tons week on week. However, overall downstream procurement is still mainly based on on-demand restocking, lacking the pull of speculative demand. On the inventory front, the growth rate of the total inventory of the five major steel products slowed down this week, and it is still in the inventory accumulation cycle. The total inventory of the five major steel products this week was 18,461 million tons, up 1.3427 million tons week on week. By product, rebar inventory has continued to accumulate to 8.006 million tons, with its end-user demand starting slowly. Hot-rolled coil inventory rose slightly, mainly due to the rapid recovery of manufacturing demand, but the total inventory has reached a historical high during the Spring Festival, and the inventory pressure is higher than that of rebar. Overall, short-term domestic pro-growth policies are difficult to transmit quickly to end demand. The recovery speed of post-festival steel demand is in line with expectations, and the pressure from hot-rolled coil inventory accumulation will suppress prices. The upcoming two sessions still have some expectations in the market, which will affect the price fluctuation range. In addition, overseas market sentiment and raw material price fluctuations will bring short-term disturbances, but will not change the core supply and demand pattern. Therefore, steel prices are expected to remain in a volatile pattern. Hot-rolled coil will see relatively larger fluctuations due to inventory pressure, while rebar still needs to continue observing the downstream resumption situation. There is no overall momentum for a trending rise, and close attention should be paid to the speed of inventory accumulation and the timing of inventory turning to destocking. Therefore, in terms of operation, for rebar, it is recommended to purchase on demand. For hot-rolled coil under high inventory pressure, it is not advisable to restock blindly, and on-demand procurement is recommended. From the institutional perspective, the fundamentals of the steel market have not changed much. Recent price movements are more likely to see a slight rebound driven by domestic macroeconomic policy stimulus. In summary, steel prices are expected to remain range-bound overall, with a possibility of a mild rebound. Close attention should be paid to inventory accumulation and macroeconomic policy stimulus. Okay, feel free to leave your thoughts, questions, or any related inquiries in the comment box below. And if you found this video valuable, don't forget to follow us for more updates. See you next week.